Morning. Welcome back to some more Realm of the Mad God. We are going to pick up where we left off with our Sumonoi. It is actually towards the end of the... It's last day in the calendar. I know that for sure. So it's the 31st, so it has to be the last day in the calendar. And I do know the actual event is wrapping up. I claim... I have been slacking. As much as I like this game, it's really I'm going to suddenly play for weeks on end and no one can talk to me. Or I don't touch it. But I guess throwing up a YouTube video every now and again of it does keep me, does keep me interested. See what the events are going on and stuff like that. So, anyway, for today, we'll probably just knock out a quest or two, just see what we're doing. RB Pirates. Good source of speaking dexterity, good source wisdom, that'd be good. Ew. Of all the dungeon stuff I do play safe. I'm a very safe player, I won't lie. I've attempted in-game content, and I think I've completed... I'd be surprised to say I've completed most of it once. I have not done 03 yet, if that put in perspective. Ooh, creepy. We'll probably honestly, we'll probably end up doing the snake pit one today. But, yeah, did I talk about nonsense? Yeah, I play this game very casual. So I usually do write off a lot of the free stuff. I do usually a lot of the trading. So, yeah, play this game at your own pace. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and use... Oh, wait, I'm a dummy. We already have healing acorns, which means I can put regular potions there. Alright, well, since I am a collector of all sorts... There. Yeah, so... I like collecting bits, especially even if I don't need them. I have... Oh, I could probably show you. Yeah, I could show you. Here's my knight I just threw together. I'll show you. What am I missing on him? Limited mana vitality. He's a 6/8, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me show you. This is how long I've been playing. I mean, I've probably shown this before, but see, that is the XL. That was when this launcher and everything came out. Like when they first launched this. Now you're probably thinking, "Nah, that's not new. You've been playing since whatever." No, I've been playing way before that. A lot of this stuff is new, whatever. And all the random like event stuff. You can probably like all the events that aren't even around, stuff that doesn't even matter anymore. Like I don't even need all these. I only need like one stack. So, but I collect. The events may never come back around in any way, shape, or fashion. But I have the stuff. It's funny. Pet rock. Oops. Pet rock. Look at it. It's adorable. I love this guy. So apparently I had a potion of... I had a mystery stat potion in my inventory. I actually pressed my hotkey and I used that. Cool. Anyway. But yeah. Anyway, okay. Oh, I can also show you. Where is it? I have like the old skins or whatever I'm not even using. Like when the summoner came out, and the construction for the thing, and then the veteran skins which have been out before, which everyone likes. And then me just not consuming a bunch of stuff because I'm a hoarder, and I'm like, I'll get around to it eventually. Yeah. Okay, enough nonsense. Alright, I feel like... Sorry, I'm like adjusting my windows here a little bit. Everything's a little... Okay, good, yes, good, okay, enough nonsense. We're gonna go do the thing. What we got here first, before we get too crazy? I don't think I've claimed any of these. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Stat potions, claim armor, weapon. So this will give us... We could boost... I got 4 days, so I need to claim them eventually. I could boost our character right now. Like, super amount. Oh no. Like, we're like right there. I'm overthinking it. Renovati, Amiesa. Okay, so we do need attack speed. We need everything. I don't know why I'm looking. I need everything. So yeah, we should go do that. There's usually a beacon I like to teleport to. Let's just go to the Van City. Yeah, I like Van City. Oh, I gotta press the button. There we go. Alright. So our goal is to just play the game. So I know last time was basically like we had already gotten to level 20 and the time before that. And, yeah. So now we're just playing. We're just playing. This is the casual experience you're gonna know and love. And we'll show you that even at a slower pace, you can get your character to a good point by just, yeah. Don't overthink it. Have fun. I'm having fun. You having fun? Good. As long as you accept the fact your character will eventually die in this game, then you're good. With that restraints gone, the game cannot stop you. He'll stop you, but not in that way. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these. Since we now have an extra potion slot, I am going to go ahead and grab some extra. Alright. We need to be finding Medusas. Oh, at this point, any dungeon will do, but if we still want the to get our daily done for the snake pit, we should definitely look for those. You know, it'd be awesome if I took the time to look up where snake pit dungeons drop from instead of just Medusas, but you know. Hey, speaking of, pretty please. Oh, fun. What attack do we need? 11? Okay. Has any of these dropped a dungeon? None of them have dropped a dungeon at all yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm actually gonna look this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. I pulled up the list. I got the list here of we need to be fighting in this particular order: lizard gods, undead dwarf gods, ogre king, zombie cleric, werewolf berserker, flying seahorse, Medusa, and insurgent rebel commander. Sweet. Anyway, I guess since let's go here. Let's go fight some hours. Because apparently one of the werewolves here that I always end up running into. No way impossible. Yep, these guys here. They drop snake pits. Oh, not needed, but good. Activate the boss. Someone's already been here to activate. Ooh, a cursed library though. Vitality and wisdom. You know what? Hold that thought for me. We're veering off. Ooh. I do think these beholder enemies here act similar to the ones in the main realm and can drop what words? Places, words. I'm getting there. Defense potions. Okay, yeah. Not a terrible dungeon, but it feels like one of those where there's always something happening, and you're gonna have to like adapt on the fly. It's like one of those. Like each enemy is so uniquely different that I've come to notice. It's like, well, geez. You get enemies that are invisible, enemies that drop into more enemies, enemies that literally throw themselves at you. How the heck does that work? Now those little like maggot worms there, be careful. I've seen many a great players fall to them. I do think the biggest thing in this dungeon is probably the slowing. There are two, cursed libraries. I guess I don't think... Me thinking what I've played before and then realizing what I haven't shown you all before, two different things. Alright, so, cursed library, very simple. We gotta go fight the archivist. Yeah, and you just run through the library, do your thing, and yeah, kill enemies like a normal dungeon. However, there will be. It's like a little maze area, so I need to actually go here. There are buttons. I'll show you in a second. When you press all the buttons, a second secret boss appears. And it's one of the, I would say, if you go through the trouble of fighting and doing it, in my opinion, it's one of the funnest because, well, there we go. Alright. Level invisible guy. Woo, step on the button. Purified. I'm actually going to switch these because now we have plenty of these. If I need to just spam potions, we're good. And I still have some in reserve. I guess there was no reason to come over here now I realize. And remember, once you're level 20 and you start beating up enemies, you do earn fame. So keep doing that. Keep earning your fame. Just have fun. They have made this game very friendly for everyone at every pace. So even if you just fight enemies out in the main world without anything else, you are still contributing to like sending the realm to Oryx to fight him, and you still earn fame, you still earn anything. So play this game at a pace you're comfortable with and have fun. How many times I'm gonna say that in this video alone, but I guess just my brain's in 30 places and it keeps going back to that. Okay. Now we're maxing up potion. Those are solid objects. Ah yes, a candlestick. Be a solid object. Who would have thunk it? Whoa, a notification. Whoa! It's crazy. Notification on my phone. Yeah, back to it. Let's get all through in there. Start tearing these enemies up. Does this still work? I mean, I guess that wouldn't matter because I have no magic. Oh, yeah, holding control gives you a quick outline of everything on the screen. No. And yes, you can change all that in the hotkeys for later. Oh, the event's still on. I didn't even know the library was a part of the war event, so you can pick up stuff. Interesting. Also, the fact it took us this long to find any this late into the dungeon is surprising. Let's just go full cursor green. Oh gosh. Oh. Worms. I was like, it's like this whole adventure. There's gotta be a button over here. Jeez. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Also, if you're doing this dungeon and everybody, you're like saying you're playing with other people and they just rush down the boss, don't worry. Over here on the mini-map will be like little red dots around the map to tell you where the missing buttons are. So you don't gotta feel too bad about backtracking a bit. So the music that's actually playing in the background is the actual music that was around when the game first dropped, more or less. It might have been something different at the very, very beginning, but this is like the music. Everyone who's played this game long enough knows this darn song. I do like it, and I do like it in the open world. I do hope that they eventually get to the point where they start adding music to every dungeon. I mean, even the most random off-the-wall rinky-dink dungeon, I want a song for. I don't even care if it's like a spooky reverb or something like this one for like this dungeon, or like, I don't know, an upbeat. So, want the music for all of it. But given the sheer amount of stuff in the game, I understand why they would take their time getting to the music. I think we'll be okay. Alright, so let's get that knocked down. We're doing great. This is a long. I didn't realize this is a longer dungeon. I realized this is by myself. Okay, a little red symbol you saw above my head was curse. If you play a mystic, you'll know what that does. But if you don't, you need a quick reminder. Curse means the individual is more susceptible to damage. You will take more damage. So, if you get cursed and the enemies hit you, you're taking more damage. But if you curse the enemies, then they take more damage. Good to know. Very powerful effect, actually. It's an emo! Yo! That's annoying! Why do I have a regular magic potion right there? Ah, the worms! I told you, the worms! I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so... I mean... I don't know, I do like... cat. That's cool though, I mean. Of everything for the event, getting like I like always getting a little something that says, "Hey, I participated in this event because I played the game." Something, something, something. I don't know. I don't know, school. I gotta stretch my back. It's official. I'm becoming old. All right, I'm gonna actually do something a little different here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and trace out the entire boss room on my map here. Go ahead and activate this, and then the boss will stand here and start throwing out book bomb. If you get hit by those, you will no longer be able to attack yourself, so you have to just rely on your summons. So keep that in mind. Boss will summon some minions. See, I got stunned. Good news is I can still use my summons to help finish the job, hopefully. And we got some green dust. Yay, we're changing. We got the wisdom and the vitality. Take the mark. Corrupt pressure placed throughout the library. The root of this curse has held me captive. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're going back. Now, the boss itself here wasn't too bad, and the dungeon itself just takes a second if you take your time. But this next boss does get a little tough. I literally looking at the mini-map, not paying attention to the fact there's enemies on my screen. Doing great. I'm doing great. We're just doing great. You know, let's just charge right in. Go crazy. Yeah. What's there to be afraid of, except for the worms? You can just stay there. Stay, stay! Ah! No, I gotta go this way. No, I gotta go this way. I realize that's not connected. I gotta go all the way around. Also, this is like stuttering as it's loading stuff. Anyway, so those aren't the Xbox. Okay, so one more button and some enemies. I saw them pop up for a second. Go ahead and just hey, and some more rocks and stones. Make your way back to the entrance. So now, when you get that prompt, you get the corruption phantom. Now we gotta go all the way back to the entrance. Da, 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 da. And since this one's a little tougher, I am actually going to switch over the better potions. We have completed the dungeon, which is a good thing, and we got the stat potions, but this is the tough part, and it's not going to be terrible, but at the same time, it's going to be not terrible. I'll be honest, our summons are probably going to be the biggest help of this entire fight. Slowing step. The problem with this fight is you get sickened. That skull means you are sickened. Healing will not work. Cursed and sickened, this is what makes this fight a little tough. So bob and weave. Yep. That's my fault. I just took the damage and yeah. Okay. So rough, and I'll admit it was a bit of I want to try it again. I really do. If anything, alright, I'll be honest, I was kind of just worried about the darn. I was worried about the thing. Alright, so let's put this up here. Put this up here. Because I have a feeling if I'm going to be this ridiculous, I need to be careful because I might just die. Perfect. Put that there. That's in the front. Okay. I want to go try a library again. It's really good. We're doing great for hunting snake pits, huh? Alright. I want to try the library again. I do. Because I want to show you all the cool thing. Okay, so let's go to Haunted Hollows again. Is that the same werewolf from before? I think it is. Ooh, baby, a double. Okay, just out of spite, let's go ahead and just knock out this werewolf. Bro didn't think we were coming back to finish the job. You, go on. You're interrupting. And to be honest, if I'm struggling really bad on my seasonal character, I'll switch to another character to show you all, because I want to show you all the cool thing about the library. A lot of you might already know, but for those who don't, I'm determined. Alright, but this is out of spite. We gotta get this guy out of here. Look at this background. Look like he's cool, dude. Tisk. Ah, he's angry. Ah, I made fun of him. He's angry. Anyway, you're great one fight. Okay. Skeletons. Sons? The skeletons are brothers. How? Oh, I saw it. Yep. Come here. Ah. Drop. Oh. Watch us drop the snake pit I made. Because this is what the enemies it does. No? Okay. 38%. So we shouldn't have to worry about teleporting anytime soon. I don't... Doing great, just walking straight into the attacks. Whew. It's even worse because when you're in the middle of a fight and you got an itch and it's like, ah, itchy, and then you gotta go do the fight, and then yeah. Anyway, gosh, I made all the way down to the sprite world. Anyway. Alright, no, we gotta go back up. Drop the portal, darn you! Itch. That's... Does it have a modifier? No, okay. In that case, I am going to actually actively ignore it. Modifier? Ooh. That's not bad. Drop. Dude. He's gonna do the cool thing. Oh, there's our snake pit. We gotta do at least one, right? We're doing great. This is obviously the right way. Since I said right, we gotta go right, because right is the right way, but right is the wrong way, which means left is the right way, which will eventually turn the right way, which is the right way, which is the left way, which is down. See, I told you. It's the right way. Get out of here. Right. Sped and a token. Yeah, those we're doing good. I actually remember, and I wonder if it's still in the game. There are several different ways to get bonus fame. Because, you know, fame is used for quite a few things, and there are ways to get bonus fame. A lot of it just involves, you know, exploring X dungeon, fighting X enemies so many times, yada yada yada. But there was a specific one, and a friend of mine was determined to always get that bonus. And I think it had to have been a pretty good bonus, because he kept going for it. It was along the lines of potion drinker or something, where you don't drink any potions from your inventory at all. You either just quick drink them on the ground, or anything like that. You don't drink potions from your inventory at all. And it gives you a fame bonus. I don't know how many times he's done it, but I remember him being dedicated to it for several bits. And if that's still in the game, cool. Hopefully, and I'm pretty sure it originally included health potions. Hopefully they got rid of the part about the health potions. But stat potions, I can understand. Ooh. Another Mad Lab? Again? A key fairy? Okay, I'll holler it out. And if anyone else joins, I'll go in. Also, wisdom on the ground, I'm alive. I don't know if anybody's gonna come. Okay. Back to it then. We want this. We want it. Yeah! Hold on. This is what I want. I'm gonna holler it out. See if I can get even one more person. Just want one. Come on. I don't have to, but it'd be nice to. Alright. Back to it again, just us. Now the real question is, how stupid am I? Yeah, XHP wisdom. That's what I was worried about, the slow enemies. Oh, welcome to the permanent stun. gotta go back there. There's a button. So. This one guy's determination is admirable. He is... The hand-looking thing just did not want to stop. Ah! Neat. Hey, we like rare drops. Even they're not for us. Oh, it's right here. Woo! Alright. Oh, here. Yep. Yep. Just gonna do a quick check. We should clear this room because of the rocks for the free bonuses. What the heck is healing? We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. Anyway. So I go around. Okay. Okay. Alright, so everybody, we're good? Okay. The term is called rushing. You rush the dungeon. Simple, easy. If you're not good at it, don't do it. It's good to practice, don't get me wrong. But you gotta know, most people are good at rushing particular dungeons. They will take their time to like learn a dungeon. Some dungeons you don't have to worry about. They're pretty easy. You'll get them over time. Like snake pits aren't too hard. You know, hey, enough practice. Something like, you know, undead layers aren't too bad. However, we're gonna be running through here. Yeah, well, let's get some normalcy back to our character here. They're all looking all crazy. Defense, yeah. But if you're going to work on rushing dungeons down, you gotta practice the dungeon. You gotta know what the enemies do, what their debuffs are, how you can fight said debuffs, and what to do if you get hit either with too much damage, the debuffs, yada yada. So, yeah. If there's a dungeon you like, or a dungeon has good stuff that you're always gonna farm for like say a certain character, learn the dungeon. There's gotta be a button, right? There is. I knew it. I was like, there's gotta be over around here, the way this room looks. Okay. That might be all the buttons. Just going for this room because I want to get the free rewards. Okay. Alright, again. Let's go fight the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and I do this so I can see which direction he's going in case I miss a rotation or something. Yeah. Just because I like going in from this side. Go up. Oh, it's going to rotate again. Turf sheet, this is bad. Drink, take. Increase attack, bonus dexterity. Gain defense. I mean, it's alright, but nothing we really need. Alright, so we got a fun item there. Okay. Let's do this. We got a lot of random health potions, so we'll take them too. Guess you never know. Alright, I believe there is, in fact, one more, but no, it's the boss. We did get all the buttons. Okay. So we're gonna... I'm very popular with some. Okay. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay. I realized we actually cleared some of these enemies, so I might have to worry too bad. MP. Here, I'm actually gonna do this because I have quick slots, so. And those clear negative conditions, so. That's pretty good. Okay. He's back to haunt me, I know, because I ran earlier. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Thank you for freeing mortals. I am the Eye of the Realm, the spectator since ancient times. Those cursed texts must not leave the library, but I will gladly impart some wisdom with you. Let me express my gratitude. Please tell me, what is it you would like to know more about? And this is where you type in anything and he'll tell you. So, just type in orcs. So here, we're gonna, yeah. You hit yes. The story of the Mad God is longer than most others. Are you certain this tale you'd like me to discuss? Yes. Very well. Though much of his written documentation of Orcs' past has been erased out of resentment, my memory still serves. Orcs began as a champion from a shattered kingdom, quickly gaining notoriety as a gladiator of unrivaled skill and might. It was not long before his prowess as a warrior was known throughout the realm. By those who requested his service as a knight, Orcs was satisfied for a time. Praise and adoration surrounded him from every corner of the realm, some even calling him as a god among mortals. The endless acclaim made him increasingly boastful, coupled by his alcoholic tendencies. Oryx began to act irrationally, consumed by the fear of losing his status. In his arrogance, he secretly turned to the dark forces of Shaitan and Orduthan, the very adversaries he became famous for defeating. Together, they devised a wicked incantation which would forever change the realm and ensure Oryx's sovereignty remain untouched. Traditionally, due to the forces beyond the understanding of even the gods, those who fight for just and righteous causes are able to return from the dead after falling in battle. Oryx's crowning achievement flipped the force on its head. Instead, any living being who fight amongst those who oppose Oryx's story are granted the power to cheat death. Those who stand up in the region, such as yourself, have consequently inherited the curse of permanent death. All who attempt to kill your kind are shielded by this enchantment, even those who do not necessarily align themselves or are direct allies of Oryx. Oryx has henceforth bared the mock title of Mad God by your people, a final act of spite against his insatiable ego, which cost the realm its freedom. Thank you again once more, adventure. We shall surely meet again. Sorry, I was gonna. And there you go. So, if you're like I'm a in-game junkie, don't want to go to the wiki, yada yada yada, you can literally come here, beat this boss, get the goods, and then type in anything, and he'll tell you. It includes weapons, bosses, place, whatever. It's like some things won't work. Like there's maybe just not an entry for it yet or something. But just type in something. You'll be surprised. And yes, you can even type in like health potions, kendo sticks. Type in kendo stick. That'll be a fun one. Alright. So we did it. Yay! How are we actually looking on stats though? Wisdom's looking better. Vitality's looking great. You know what? I skipped one earlier. Let's go. Let's go help. Let's go do a puppet theater. The theater. What happened to the theater? I should go this way. I want to see if there's a treasure room. Your puppets are no match for my legion of angry canines. Come get some. I wonder if the guy realized that I actually went into the dungeon. Because he asked if anybody was going, and then that's dead end. I won't go that way. I guess we could switch back to this now and use regular potion. So you listen to music here. It's whimsical and cheery and I guess there's a puppet. Anyway, this is the puppet theater with the puppet master. As you can see, we are fighting puppets of heroes? We're fighting ourselves? That's crazy. I appreciate that as they started adding more characters, they eventually added the actual puppets into the theater here. Good lore. Great lore. Ooh. Now, while these guys aren't exactly the strongest, they are literally the definition of strength in numbers. They will mess you up. So at least, have at least a little bit of pace. But the good news is you can rush this dungeon pretty good. No problem. This isn't exactly rushing, but And now the music's really picking up, jeez. Yeah, it's not dead. Womp. Womp, womp, womp. Back to you later. Because I'm looking for a treasure room. Or at this point, we're probably going to the boss room. Which is also fine at this point. Oh, I'm bleeding. Well, it looks like we're in the boss room now. Welcome to the final act, my friends. My puppets require life essence in order to continue performing. It's not much, but your lives will have to do for now. Watch them dance, heroes. They drain your life away. Woo. And just look for the one that has the shield, honestly. So every time you attack the other ones, they explode into more puppets. It's hilarious, I know. If you don't care about the madness, then just full send it. Oftentimes, when you're in a public group, especially if the dungeon is like a public event or something, they're just gonna full send it. Everyone's just gonna attack everything. So just get ready for the literal madness that is. But by that time, you should be good. It's like everyone just these things melt. Now, different story is if you do the Puppet Master's Encore, a harder version of this boss fight. Now that one, Chef's Kiss. That's one of my favorite bows. So yes, it is good to defeat all the little priest enemies and stuff because they will heal the boss. And then the boss explodes. Ooh. Nope. Da 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 da. Ta-da! That's how you attack. Anyways. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point. A little... We definitely did not do all the snake pits like we're supposed to, but... we got a few, I got to show off a few things. So, we got a few more stats. We're still a little behind, but we're slowly closing in on single digits for a lot of the main stack. We need more decks. We should probably... I'm going to probably forget this, but we should probably do some sprite worlds next time. And get some more dexterity. Sounds like a good plan. Plus, at the rate we're going, we're probably going to have to upgrade our gear. If just a better wand would be good by itself. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. You know the usual spill. Like and subscribe and dislike if you don't like the video. And go follow Dubstep Emotion on Twitch and say hi to Aaron. Fan mail in the comments for Justin. Still gotta think of something for Noah. And that might be the bit. It's just everybody think of something for Noah. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh. Greater teleportation.